our student of the month for February. Let's give a big round of applause to all of our students that are receiving an award today. Before we get started, if you do not see your student in the MPR, please let Miss Alvarez know. She will radio for you. We have a lot of subs today, and some of them have not received the atlas yet. Si no, antes de comenzar, si no miran su estudiante presente, por favor, aquí sean empezándoles y él tiene el walkie-talkie para poder encontrar su estudiante. Okay, before we also start with giving people awards, we're going to start with our president and our vice president for Renaissance. We have Leica Lucia, our president, and Natalia Negrete, our vice president. Give a round of applause. We're going to start off with our students of the month. And these are students that are chosen by anybody that works on campus, teachers, counselors, security, coaches, admin in the office. They see these students that they improve our campus with their presence and for many, many different reasons. Esos estudiantes los escogen los que trabajan aquí en la escuela, no nomás los maestros, pero también los consejeras, los guardias, los agentes, los que son los que trabajan con sus estudiantes. Ellos notan que ellos son alguien que se le merece el reconocimiento. We're going to start off with Mrs. Esparza to Angel Salceda, Ms. Silva to Derek Anaya, and Mrs. Snyder to Camila Rodriguez. Up next, we have Mr. Rittenhouse for Tom Jacobo, Mr. Molaman to Delilah Angel, and Ms. Bossi to Chantel Morales. Up next, we have Mr. Jones for Andrew Gonzalez, Ms. Frazier to Steven Mendoza, and Mr. Pennington to Maya Castillo. Up next, we have Ms. Miles for Jason Quiros, Ms. Martin Ayers to Joseph Alvarez, and Mr. LeBron to Samantha Guzman. Up next, we have Mr. Ford for Anthony Villa, Mr. Balsamo for Vianney Diaz, and Mr. Christopoulos for Jimena Alcala. We're going to backtrack. We have a student that came in a little bit. We have Delilah Angel for Mr. Molaman. And up next, we have our last set for student of the month. We have Mr. Brenner Lopez for Haley Vicente and Mr. Stanford for Abigail Flores. One more round of applause for all of our students of the month for the month of February. We're going to move on to our sixth, Mr. Ramirez for Samantha Guzman and Mr. King for Daniel Marquez. We have two more, sorry. Might get a little bit closer to the range on this thing. Not good. All right. Students of the month, these students are chosen by, again, anybody that works on campus that sees these students help out in classrooms, help out during lunch, after school, they're just helpful in general. Esos estudiantes los queremos reconocer por la ayuda que traen a la escuela, algo positivo a la escuela, en la clase, afuera de la clase, en todas partes de la escuela. We're going to start off with Ms. Spartans for Brenda Garcia, Ms. Silva for Jonathan Gonzalez, and Mrs. Snyder for Esteban Munoz. Up next, we have Mr. Rittenhouse for Christian Mitchell, Mr. Molman for Janae Arachia, and Ms. Baca for Priscilla Reyes. Up next, we have Mr. Jones for Camila Lopez, Ms. Fraser for Juan Flores, and Mr. Pennington for Christian Isidoro. Up next, we have Mrs. Maris for Oralia Zavala, Ms. Martinez for Yaretza Alfaro, and Ms. Laurel for Abraham Hernandez. Up next, we have Mr. Ford for Adrian Felix, Mr. Brenner Lopez for Isabella Vargas, and Mr. Sandro for Miguel Flores. And our last representative of the month, we have Mr. Ramirez for Yunuel Padilla and Mr. King for Valeria Camarillo. All right, one more round of applause for assistant of the month before our inbox from Wilson Crew. Our Wilson Crew students are chosen for increasing their grades, for bettering their behavior in class, for just growing in general. Esos estudiantes los escogen por improbar sus grados, su comportamiento, por muchas razones, pero ellos han enseñado que han crecido en el mes de febrero. We're going to start off with Mrs. Esparza for Denise Gomez, Ms. Maria Silva for Isaac Santillan, and Mrs. Snyder for Jesus Garcia. Up next, we have Mr. Rittenhouse for Isabella Sanchez, Mr. Mulliman for Michaela Perez Chica, and Ms. Bossi for Raymond Macias. Up next, we have Mr. Jones for Genesis Alvarez, Ms. Fraser for Evelyn Rosa Zumbido, and Mr. Pennington for Michaela Murillo. Up next, we have Mrs. Myers for Allison Leon, Mr. LeBro for Genesis Alvarez, and Mr. Ford for Rudy Gutierrez. Up next, we have Mr. Baltimore for Shalika Contreras, Mr. Bernard Lopez for Camila Rodriguez, and Mr. Sanford for Oscar Lopez. And our last most improved, we have Mr. Ramirez for Nancy Astorga and Mr. King for Angel Garcia. Okay, well, we're going to applause to all of our students who came to get an award. And gracias por venir y por tener su apoyo en sus tiempos. Gracias, gracias. Obviously, I'm here if you want to take pictures, if you want to play some music.